Hi, uh, I want to show you how to do the assignments for this week. One of them is this is when it says read. This is the chapter of the book. Then we come here training. When you click here, you will see the training has as many as 53 modules. It will take about 2 hours to finish this module. Let's see how it looks, and you click start, and then after you click start, you will see that there are things that you have to observe. Then you can practice and you can apply, and then that will be the first one. Then you can go to the second one, for example, and there are 55. After you observe, you practice, you apply, you click submit, and you will get a grade. That's a very good and easy way to get, but it requires you to spend 2 3 hours 2 hours, for example. But by going through this, you will learn what to do, and then you can come back and do the assignment. The other assignments. What are the other assignments? One of them is this assignment, which says textbook project. This textbook project is for your practice. It allows you to submit your project 10 times, and even it tells you what you made a mistake. Instantly, it will, grade you and tell you what you made a mistake. And let me see how it looks. I click start. And if you look at here, there are 3 documents here. One of them start file, one of them is support file, and one of them is instructions. These instructions take you through step by step of what to do in this, and this is actually showing in your book as well. Let me show you. Let me get the book and tell you where in the book it is located. That way you will have ideas. And when I click here, when I come to Word, here you go. I come to a Word section, and you can, this is Excel, this is Teams, and let's see where Word is here. If I click on Word, and if I click here, and if I click here, and I click here, and there you will see this is our goal is to create this flyer. Do you see, to create this, you have to use or you have to open a Word document, but the Word document is given to you by Cengage. You type all of these, and you make, make this one in green and have the picture in here, and this tells you step by step how to do that. It is a kind of lengthy, assignment, but guess what? Go through it, and then if you make a mistake, it tells you what mistakes you made. I come back in here again, and I click here, and I go back again to the assignment. And to do that Word document, it says textbook project because it comes from your textbook. And in fact, if you look at here, the instructions, that means your textbook even shows at the bottom of the page telling you what to do. Therefore, to do this assignment, you need this, and you need the instructions. First, you want to know what this is. This is a blank page Word document. This is the picture, because if in order to do that, you download this, and then you read the instructions. And let me show you what this looks like and what this looks like. Let me download this. Even I can click download all. Hopefully that downloads this one, and this one to, downloads it to this, download folder. Let me download this one. Do you see it downloaded here? This is the picture. It will download it as well. Look at here. It will download. And then here it is still trying to download. I have already downloaded on my desktop, and I will show you where they are. Here it is. It downloaded. Do you see? If I click there, you will see that picture. Therefore, and then after we complete, after we type everything and we create that flyer, look at here, after we complete everything and we create that flyer, let me show you. I have done it, just a part of it. Do you see this is similar to that? And the picture I inserted, I clicked insert, and then I clicked picture, and then I clicked on my desktop, and I found, for example, that picture, here it is. I double clicked on it, here it is, and I clicked insert. Hopefully that, inserts the picture, and then I made it small. After I made it small, you have to click here. This doesn't allow you to move it around. Maybe you have to click here, and then you can make it smaller, move it in put it in the center. And after everything you did, you are going to save this document. Let me hope I have saved it. You save it in the document, and here is the document that you have to submit for grading. But the problem with that is that when you try to submit it, which is right in here, it wants you to have the name. You have to change the name to this name. Exactly. If you decide to change the name to this name, you try to copy this one and rename that document to this. Here it is. This is the document. The names have to be exactly the same, which means you will exactly change this name to what you see in here. If they are different, you won't be able to submit. Let's say if I click here, let me see if I can submit that one. I click on desktop and I come here, and this is the document which has my name. Let me see. This is the document. Do you see it is accepting it? Look at this name is exactly similar to this name. If it is not, you won't be able to submit it. After you do that, you click submit. And after I click submit, sometimes if you try to submit it, you might see here 2.x. If it is written .x, another .x. Because it has two of them, it won't accept it. It says there is something wrong. Because of that, sometimes you have to go back in here and you click rename here, and to get rid of this .docx to accept it. Therefore, be aware of that issue. And if you have a problem, you let me know. Therefore, after you come here, you do this, you click submit, and you can grade a graded summary, and it tells me what I made a mistake and what I get and what I have to go and change. Do you see I got 5 out of 100? These are the mistakes. If I had adjusted margins correctly, I would have got 2 points. Therefore, if that's the case, I will go back and submit it again. How do I do that? Now I know what mistakes I made. I go back here, and then I will adjust it, margin. Maybe I was not good in, margin. It wanted the margin, for example, of a 1 point, layout. I go there and I say margins, and then it wanted margin of 1/2. I correct it. After I correct it, I submit it again. As I said, this can be very kind of time-consuming assignment. And if the students don't do well, I will, eliminate this one. But there is another similar assignment. You can submit that one again. When you go back and try to submit, it allows you to submit it again 10 times. But when you go to submit another assignment, that one is also allows you to submit it for 10 times. This is the one that is similar. You create a flyer, and this is the textbook project, allows you to do that 10 times. And as I said, this is more like your practice. This is the video you watch to learn. And then you come and submit this one. This one allows you to submit 10 times. The first time you might get a grade of 60. Then you submit it again. You go there and it asks you, do you want to submit again? You do the corrections. You submit. and you will see how it goes. If you run into any problems, you let me know and I will help you. Therefore, for this week, you have this chapter of the book, you read it, and then you go through the training. And this is also practice for you, allows you to do 10 times to create a project. And this is exactly like that. You create a flyer. This flyer, rather than having a picture washing your hand, it has a picture of a student who is graduating. You put that picture, you create that flyer, and it grades you. If you have any questions, let me know. You have been doing a great